Alright guys, you know the deal. We're just going to wait for somebodies to come on. And then we'll get started. Or about 45 more seconds and we just start no matter what. Hopefully the stream is good. I didn't check. Let's do a quick promo. It's running a little slow. Seemed like it. Alright, I guess people will get on later. Oh, we got one. Alright, tonight, this is most likely the last cases of Twin Peaks we'll be doing. This is cases 10 and 11. Still hunting for that Lynch and that Duchovny. We're getting one of them in here. Break is sponsored by Blowout Cards. Thank you to them as always. It's such a mess down here. Here's hoping. Alright, there they all are. We're a little crowded. There we go. It's a little better. Down and in. Okay. Renter, I thought there was tape on that wrapper. It's just the way it got sealed. Alright, so if these are the same as all the other cases, it was 7 packs down, I believe. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or was it 7 up from the bottom? Shoot. Well, we'll try that and see what happens. I know it's not the case with every single box, but they're pretty consistent. Quotable. Reporting for duty. Parallel. I need to make myself some room here. Sorry. A little bit better. Hey, Jerry, do you remember, was it 7 packs down is where the autograph usually is? character card. Alright, so I might be off one pack. There's one of the episode cards. Yeah, but it's relatively consistent. Though I did, there's our first autograph. Though I did notice that the which one is it, episode or character? Whichever one that it's 2 a box, not 3 a box. They usually would be in the same spot in the row. There's another character card. So this box definitely didn't follow suit. No, maybe that's a good thing. Unless I missed it, yeah, because most of the boxes, the parallel cards would be in the same spot in each row. But there's the third episode card. And then again, like the two of the 3 episode cards would be in the same spot, and then the third one was like the last pack. But I still haven't gotten the second parallel. There's our other autograph. So we can put these back in. Alright, I gotta keep making more room here. There's the parallel. Alright, so we got all of our inserts and parallels. So these last 2 packs should have nothing in them. Rittenhouse is usually really good with their collation. Cards look okay in this pack. It was just sealed a little odd. Crud. And it tape dispenser in black. Do either of you live stream on YouTube? I got thrown off a little. I mean, I thrown off literally. When I went to get myself squared away, they changed the whole format. Alright, so we start Robert Nepper. and James Marshall. So I'm good with, let's start slow and pick up as we go. Here's the next one for you. As much as I am against it, I think I'm gonna finally break down, and I'm gonna start a Facebook group because I've had a couple of people ask me to break stuff that is not sold by Blowout. So the only way to do that is to do it somewhere else. I'm not in any rush to do it. I gotta get myself all squared away with everything else when I get a free minute. I'll probably have to have my wife help me because I made it. I have a Facebook page for myself that I don't go on. I made it like 15 years ago. What do I think of the new Game of Thrones Inflection set? Well, I think it sounds cool. It's going to be basically Valyrian Steel Part 2. The big question is with the name Inflections and what they kind of describe it as, what are the cards going to look like? They're not going to be metal. So some people are thinking, well, maybe they're refractors. I don't think they're going to be refractors. I don't know. When I hear the name and the way it's described, I actually think more along the lines of what season had the mirror image cards? They were, was that season 6? Now, if they did that as the base version and then they did a refractor type parallel version, that would actually be really nice. You know, they wouldn't be double-sided cards, just that type of technology. I do think that when that goes up for pre-sale and I start to list breaks for that, we're going to fill a lot of cases. I can see probably 5 cases easy of that. Hey, it's Bawdy. I have good news for you, Bawdy. Next week, I'm going to be opening up a case of Finest and a case of Galaxy. My break filled for that one. Autograph. Probably be a parallel, I don't know, Tuesday, Wednesday, somewhere right around there. Can't do much on Mondays because my son has indoor soccer, so most of the time we don't even get home until 10 o'clock. Oh, Slim, judging from the responses in the Game of Thrones break, it doesn't sound very promising about expanding the break. I mean, honestly, because I think Andy G had posted it. There really isn't. I mean, we have there's season 4, season 6, season 7, and then the season 7 archive boxes. That's all there is to go between. So we're gonna run out, and I think after Next month will be the last month of it, because then we'll definitely be pre-ordering, starting the breaks for Inflections. If there was enough backups, I mean, I guess I could do 2 separate breaks, but not sure if you'd be interested, but I think I will try. And there's autograph number 2. Somebody had mentioned that they'd like to see a monthly break for Star Wars and for Marvel. Marvel's too hard. I'm not going to do that. And there's nothing to pick from. I mean, we're going to do cases of Black Panther and have everybody just be pissed off. In season 7, they printed 80 million boxes. Okay. But I'm going to try a Star Wars monthly break. I think there's enough stuff out there that could probably get at least 6 or 8 months going. Alright, you ready? First autograph is Chris Mulkey. Can't have a case without a Chris Mulkey. This one's a little bit harder to get as a case. That one there, unless we pull Lynch Duchovny or a Lynch Duchovny duel, that's the number 1 pick. I did notice actually that the Duchovny autographs I think they've gone down some. If I saw when I was looking, maybe because of the X-File autographs, I don't know. Could have sworn I saw one sell for like $229 maybe. I don't know. I thought that seemed really low. You know what? I didn't pay attention to where the autographs were, if they were even or not. Shoot. Well, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna split these in halves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Having a brain fart there. Alright, so if the boxes are normal, like all the other ones, the autograph should either be this pack or the one below it. Yeah, I mean, I can't check right now, but if you were to go and check recent sales of Twin Peaks, I thought I saw one. It was definitely 2 something. And I thought the Duchovnys were going for like $400. I gotta actually pay attention here. Maybe it was a buy now. Somebody priced it low, and I'm just misremembering the number. I'm actually gonna. I can't see the chat right at the moment. I'm actually opening up eBay while I'm opening these. just on my main page. They got somebody's got the McLaughlin Lee dual 325. Collectibles, non-sport trading cards. Jump back here. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense then. Somebody didn't do their research. Autograph. Alright, so that autograph was the 6th pack down. But there wasn't a matching guy on the other side. That's definitely a steal, right? $250 for that card? I do my best to not. Whoops. I don't go on eBay that much. I collect such a small amount of things anymore. I get out of hand when if I really start collecting. Autograph number 2. Yeah, you see what I did for Game of Thrones? Well, we traded before. Yeah, I know the Onkeen is good. But for Game of Thrones, I do all the base sets, all the foil parallels. I don't do the golds. And then I've been doing all the inserts. But no autographs. Now for Valerian Steel, I am collecting the autographs, but I'm not going hard after them. I actually went through. I was collecting. I was doing a base set of every single set that I've ever broken. You know, done a group break on. And then after a while, I was like, I just recently, I was like, I just cleaned it all out. I'm like, I'm only going to keep with the stuff I actually like, which is what made me go to the collecting the Game of Thrones. Okay, we start with Kimmy Robertson. There we go. And how do we do here? Kyle McLaughlin and Sherilyn Fenn dual autograph. Come on. Now somebody remember which ones were harder than the others. I forget if that was one of them or not. But for the Valerian Auto Slim, I mean it's a huge list. It's just I don't actively do it. You know, like same thing. Like I'm collecting the golds in Valerian Steel, but you know I get what I get. You know I don't go for them. That's why with the monthly break that we do, I like I'm able to usually pick up some of the inserts that I need. This is turning out to be a pretty good case. 2 nice cards. Hopefully the luck continues. Gonna jinx ourselves too. I haven't had one card yet with a notch in it. Do you have that duel already, Jerry? Alright, so you know at least you're good that way. We still have 20 more boxes to go. Alright, so if we're back on track, these would be the autograph packs, I think. Nope, parallel. Now, are you missing any of the... well, that'll answer my question. I think it was Zelda Fanatic. He was missing like one of the, like a Christabel. It was like for some dumb reason. He's like, I don't know why, but I never picked up this $5 autograph. Still no autograph yet. Yeah, I think between Bell, Middleton, Mulkey, I think I could wallpaper a room. Oh, there's our... It's happening again. Let's see, we got the Laura. She's number 2, right? Yep, HA2. There's an autograph. So, one, two. So let's see, at least did they pair up in the same rows? Nope. Autograph number 2. And we got ourselves Dana Ashbrook and Kenneth Welsh. So let's see. Out of that list, I know in the first 3 cases we pulled 2 of the Lynch McLaughlins. Never pulled a Duchovny. Pulled Lee Marshall. Don't remember if it's just 1 or if it's 2. We pulled one, what, 3 cases ago maybe, I want to say. And Lipton Mulkey Duel. I don't know. I guess I'd have to go through and check all of our breaks. I mean, I would think with all the cases except for the single Lynch and the single Duchovny, I feel like we had to have pulled them all. Autograph. 1, 2, 3, That was 7th back down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not on that side. So it says we got 5 watchers right now. So Jerry's 1, Slim is 1, Bawdy's 1. Who are the other 2? Alright, got ourselves a dud box. Yeah, that Peggy Lipton Limited, I want to say we've only ever pulled 2 of those. Alright, this box isn't... There's our first Christabel. I have to say first because, you know, it's a guarantee we'll get more than one. And Young Dana Ashbrook. Yeah, I'll have to go through all the scans. Maybe I can make like a virtual set of all the autographs. Yeah, actually, I had asked Blowout that when oh no, they were together. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just gonna do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's just because the parallels I just hit, they were both in the same row. Yeah, they said they don't have any cases left. They definitely have a couple of archive boxes left. So I might try a separate archive box break when this is done. Maybe since they're just about out of it and we've opened so much, maybe they'll give us an even better price than they did on the last on this break here when we tried to have the archive box with it. Do you have printing plates in your set? Yeah, let's see if these have autos in them. Nope. Episode card. That's got autograph. Just thinking, gotta. Thought I was showing more of the table than I was. Oh, okay. Don't care about having the plates for your set. At least you got all the exclusives that way. And then the plates look like they've been going for, you know, some, depending on what the plate is, anywhere from $250 to $350. So right there, you recoup 20% of the archive box. Oh, that kind of stinks. Do you try to? I mean, I don't know how bad the stray ink is. If you tried to remove it or not. No, I'm trying to think. Was it in? It was either in here or it was in Game of Thrones. One of them had an autograph, and there was just like a little dot that was like on the edge of the card. I don't know if whoever picked it tried to, you know, I always hear like a little bit of rubbing alcohol and a Q-tip. You can usually take something like that off. I don't know. I don't have enough. I don't have the balls to try something like that. Okay, we start with Carol Struycken. And we end a little bit better. Madchen Amick. That's actually a decent box. I believe these are both ELs. Excuse me. Here's our case topper. I just got this one. I put it in a soft sleeve. Do you have both versions of the Piper, Laurie? I know I've definitely pulled both. I pulled one with their, I think I've only pulled one of each, actually, now that I think of it. You know, not counting the archive box one. I would assume she signed all those as Piper. Well, I definitely couldn't tell you who picked that one. That was in, I think that was in the very first break. It was definitely early on that we had pulled that one. That's pretty interesting. I wouldn't even, I mean, only because I don't pay attention. I don't know where you live in relationship to where she lives, but I know there isn't anybody famous living anywhere near me that I could go hang out at their house. Autograph. Well, definitely never had anything like that happen, but I don't think there's too many famous people that live in southern New Jersey. Some athletes, that's about it. That kind of sounds like where I live a little bit. No cows. Too many deer. You haven't lived in this area if you haven't hit a deer with your car. The town I live in is the blueberry capital of the world. But we're in between Philadelphia and Atlantic City, so we get to call those our own areas. I can be in the city in less than 2 hours. Unless the traffic's really bad. Usually the tunnels that you take to go into the city are usually backed up. Alright, Ray Wise. And another every caser, Nicole La Liberté. Yeah, I'm a little under a half an hour from Atlantic City. 45 minutes from Philadelphia, and I just say 2 hours from New York. Go this way. Honestly, don't have much reason to go to New York. Last time we went there was probably 3 years ago. Took my daughter for her birthday to the American Girl store. And we, walked around the city and everything. What was kind of cool though was the day that they delivered the tree to Rockefeller Center, so they were setting that up. I can't ice skate to save my life, so I never tried, but it's definitely pretty busy down there. I've watched. Autograph number 1. Hey, did you pick up the reward, the extra quotable card from the reward site? I mean, you said you opened up 2 cases of cards, so you obviously had the points for it. Auto number 2. Oh, okay. Yeah, shows you how much. I mean, like I said, I don't pay attention. I've gone through so many things and mailed out so many cards and stuff. I don't pay attention to who gets what. I've done that before, though. I couldn't believe it. In the beginning, when I first started doing breaks, I kept forgetting that these wrappers had value to them, and I would keep tossing them, and then, like, you know, a week after the break, somebody's like, "Hey, what'd you do with the wrappers?" I'm like, "Wait a minute, I threw them away." I'm like, "Oh no!" And then every so often, I would forget to put it in the breakdown for the break. Somebody would have to remind me. Bundle up the wrappers. And Gary Hirschberger. And Sherilyn Fenn. Come on. Good one to have. Hers sells well. The classic version. I don't know if the limited event sells as well as the classic. I know the classic does well. I don't know. I think I've only ever taken the wrappers once or twice in any of my breaks that I've been in. But I mean, nothing would prevent you from submitting a case worth and then submitting another case, you know, the next day. I guess they just can't be in the same submission. All right, question for everybody. So what is the next product coming out that you are looking forward to? So if Bawdy is still listening, it'll be anything Star Wars. If Slim is still listening, I'm going to guess it's going to be Inflections, Game of Thrones. So when you're done with Twin Peaks, you're just gonna ride off into the sunset. Oh, that's right. Series 2 is gonna come out. I forgot. So you'll be ready for that. Now, the one thing I saw that I thought was kind of funny, and I don't know the show at all, but Cryptozoic just put up Steven Universe, which apparently is one of the Adult Swim shows. But I mean, it really looks like a kiddie show. Autograph number 1. Autograph number 2. I would say the one I'm probably the most curious about, and I don't care about the movie at all, would be Chasing Amy, the next Kevin Smith movie that Upper Deck's doing a set on, because it's got a pretty good autograph list. So I wonder how difficult those autographs are going to be to pull. I mean, Ben Affleck and Jason Lee added with Kevin Smith himself. I mean, the Clerks set, all those people were a bunch of nobodies, and I mean, honestly, most of them still are. So I didn't think it'd be that hard to get their autographs. And if they keep it moving, you know, along the Kevin Smith timeline, eventually when they get to something like Dogma, where there's a lot of big names in it. See how that goes. A lot of names to go with Tarantino that you could to get a good autograph list up for that. I mean, that is just impossible. I don't think Tarantino himself would ever sign. He just seems too off the wall to care. Alright, nothing much in this box. George Griffith. And Harry Doze. I'm thinking we still got one more bigger card coming in these last 3 boxes. On the whole, I don't think this was really that bad of a case. I mean, we got the on-keen and the dual, and then a couple of the good ELs. One more scarce to put this one up there. Though, I mean, I guess if you were going to do a Tarantino set, I mean, with Reservoir Dogs, what's his name signed for James Bond? Crap. I think he's still a reward card you can get. Michael Madsen. And I don't think Buscemi's been in anything that had an autograph set to it. But I mean, like I said, I just can't imagine Tarantino would ever sign. But now, like, say for Pulp Fiction, I mean, Jackson just signed for Star Wars, so you got that going for you. I don't know, something, I don't know why. I get a feeling that I think you could get Travolta to sign. I don't know why. Bruce Willis, don't think so. Ving Rhames, I don't see why he wouldn't. I mean, what's he doing anymore? I haven't seen him. You'd have to get Christopher Walken. So it's definitely too late now. The one show I always was surprised they never made one for Bones. I mean, the thing was on for like 9 years. That would have been an easy show to make a set for. Jeez. Autographs are hiding in the bottom of this box. That, and I also wondered why they never did a You know, I used to watch it. I used to watch it with my son a little bit. There was a Breaking Bad set, but unfortunately, it was doomed because they couldn't get Cranston to sign, and they couldn't get oh my God, why can't I think of his name? His partner. They couldn't get him to sign either. And I think there was only one prop. I tried to do a break of it, but we couldn't get enough interest. I think there was only one prop. It was a piece of a cup. Yeah, it was a shame. All right, what's going on here? There's one, and it's a double. That always stinks. And this box was a stinker. If they would ever do another Saturday Night Live set, I might actually open some of that myself, or an SCTV set. All right, George Griffith number 2, and Chris Mulkey number 2. I think the problem with some of the sets that we want, there really isn't as much interest as we think they would be. Like, I mean, I absolutely love the Shield, but never saw anything for that. And that was on for, I think, 6 seasons. And I thought it was a pretty big hit on FX. I mean, hell, they made Sons of Anarchy. I thought, you know, when they did Orphan Black, I thought that was going to be a huge hit, but apparently the card market on it was actually kind of soft. So I guess it wasn't as big as I thought it was. I missed some of these older posts. I'm sorry. That's right. Yeah, Jesse was Aaron Paul, right? Mad Men said, I guess that's, you know, again, it's too late now, or maybe if it has a resurgence, you could do it in, you know, in 10 years or something. Now, Lost, I never opened any of it, but wasn't that put out by 2 different companies? Autograph. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to look it up. I was going to say Inkworks, but some of those smaller companies that closed up shop. Yeah. Alright, so we still got one more box. Try and end with a biggie. That was the pack. No. Now, is Strictly Ink, is that the one that's based out of the UK? All right, Lenny Von Dolan, right? Yeah, Dolan. And Michael Horse. Yeah, I wish I knew about The Prisoner when that was out. I was reading about it over on NSU, and I didn't know that you actually could get Patrick McGoohan autographs. That would have been really cool. The Avengers, the thing with that is, as we were talking about this with Game of Thrones, I don't think Diana Rigg has ever signed for anything. But, like, if you would have had the ability to get a Patrick McNee and a Diana Rigg dual autograph, that would have been pretty cool. Alright. Here we go, last box. Like I said, this was definitely a... Oh, she did? Ah. That had to have been a while ago. That's funny because she didn't... I mean, again, I don't know if she was even asked, but she didn't sign for Game of Thrones. She didn't sign for any of the James Bond sets, I don't think. And she definitely didn't sign for Doctor... Wait a minute. She wasn't a Doctor Who, wasn't she? Pretty sure she was in one of these newer episodes. Might even have been one of the Christmas specials. You got to help me with those names there. Liam Cunningham. I don't know who's the actor that plays Davos. Is that him? I know he's one of the ones I wouldn't mind getting. Okay, that is him. I didn't know what his real name was. I really need to rewatch the show. I haven't, since season 7 ended, I haven't watched any of it. Gotta at least catch up on the last couple of seasons. And Oberyn, that's Martell, right? The guy who Mountain crushed his skull in. Yeah, you've piqued my interest here, Jerry. I gotta get back on this one. So, how long ago did that set come out? I don't know why I had no clue about an Avengers set. And more importantly, I wonder how expensive they are and how hard is it to pull an autograph. And did McNee sign also? Like, was it before he died? I used to watch that show with my mom. She was a big old English spy fan. We used to watch all the James Bond movies and the Avengers and the Saint and the Prisoner. And then there was the woman that replaced Rig. I don't remember. Yeah, I have the box set of The Prisoner. I think AMC might have put that one out, or A&E. All right, so much for ending on a good note. Well, I thought we got away from him, but we didn't. He caught us. Good old Clark Middleton. And, I mean, I guess this isn't terrible, but Charlotte Stewart. I was really hoping for one more biggie, but no such luck. Again, I don't think we can really, I mean, this was a decent case. So, can't complain that way. Alright, quick recap. So you saw Middleton and Stewart. Lenny Von Dolan. Michael Horst. George Griffith. Chris Mulkey. George Griffith again. Harry Goes. Gary Hirschberger. Sherilyn Fenn. Ray Wise. Nicole La Liberté. Carol Struyken. Machen Amick. Krista Bell, Dana Ashbrook, Kenneth Welsh, Kimmy Robertson. Here's our McLaughlin Fenn duel. Mulkey, Nepper, Marshall, and the biggie, Aunt Keen. Okay, that is it for the first case. I'm going to stop recording so I can save the video. So, be back in about 5 minutes or so, and we'll get the second case done. See you in a minute.